Once you start getting a feel for the division designer and reading the battle reports, you're going to start trying to make something known as the Space Marine. And that's a division that's generally useful anywhere, just so you don't have to micromanage everything. So one of the most important parts of doing that is getting high armor and high piercing on your division. If you come over to the battle report and you hover on the blank areas of the different division info, you can see the armor value and the piercing value. And then it kind of gives you a breakdown at the bottom on what piercing means. A quick way to see if we're getting what we want is looking at our divisions. You can see the shield icon, and that means that they cannot pierce our divisions. And that is a result of having one tank destroyer in each division. And that is giving me enough armor that their piercing cannot pierce me. Hovering over here, let's see. This one has piercing of 25, and I have 110 armor, so I'm protected. As long as the armor is above the piercing, you're protected. They could have a piercing of 100, and 110 armor is fine. In this case, I'm really overproducing, wasting resources on such a high armor value. But when fighting stronger nations, this was useful. And in order to do this, you want to produce a tank specialized towards this type of division. So if we go over to production and let's look at the tank destroyer. Okay, so looking at the tank destroyer, this current version has cast armor, but that's because it's late game. You're really going to get your best bang for your buck with the riveted armor, and then you also want easy maintenance, and you get easy maintenance by going to support companies and researching maintenance company 2 gives you easy maintenance. That reduces the production cost, and I'm going with the tank destroyer because have a fixed superstructure is cheaper, and it also increases reliability, and I don't necessarily care about the breakthrough. The armament is going to change depending upon where you're at in the game. You may or may not want sloped armor if you're early in the game, probably not because of the additional production cost. With the suspension and engine, play around with those till you get something with a max speed of 4 kilometers per hour. Since this is going in an infantry division, anything higher than 4 kilometers per hour is a waste. So that, using that tank destroyer is how I got the armor and piercing on my general Space Marine division. And then I also threw in a Marine and Mountaineers. And I did that for the movement bonuses. If you hover over, you can see the bonuses they give. You can also, on the right hand side here at the bottom, the adjusters area, you can see generally what's going on. Pluses are good, minuses are bad, like elsewhere in the game. And then you can also adjust your support companies for different bonuses. Like here we have the engineer company, and it's giving me a lot of movement and defense bonuses. So in summation, this division is generally useful everywhere, but it's not useful for pocketing troops. You still need designated assault divisions for breaking through and quickly encircling the enemy. The 4 km/h speed is just too slow, and in instances against a hard enemy, it doesn't have enough punch, enough heart attack to get through the enemy's armor.